Aubrey Young, and this is my husband Eddie, and we are recent PCIT graduates. We were in the program for about 4 months with our daughter Carlisle.
So Carlisle had a lot of friends at school she got along with pretty well, but every once in a while she would have almost a lack of empathy with them, and she didn't quite understand how to play in a way that always respected their feelings all the time. So yeah, that was kind of what triggered us to reach out and look into PCIT, and we thought it was very appropriate. It teaches you how to play appropriately, and yeah.
And we're a parent of a strong-willed little girl, which is such a blessing. We love her in every way, but we found that there are some learned skills that just take longer than others. So we're parents of a very strong-willed little girl. We feel so lucky and so blessed that we are. But there are some skills that are learned skills that she was having a harder time with that we didn't know how to teach. And really, PCIT just gives you that last missing piece in the framework to move forward with compassion and to help her build those relationships.
So we've seen quite a few changes in Carlisle's behavior with PCIT. We noticed a lot better listening skills, and she was a lot more focused when we give her a task or ask her to do something. She understands our tendencies, and she understands the rules, the house rules, and things of that nature a lot better. And she's a lot quicker to respond with a positive reaction whenever we give her a direct command or anything of that nature.
With PCIT, we're teaching her how to think through her actions a little bit more, instead of just her first reaction if someone's in her space would be to push them away. Instead, think about ways that she could move her body away, or sharing. If she wants a toy, usually she would take the toy. Now we're teaching her how to share and wait her turn and things like that. So we're seeing the connection has been sparked, and we're starting to get there. And also, she wants to spend more time with us. She really treasures her one-on-one time with mom and dad. And PCIT teaches you a lot about the importance of one-on-one time with your kids. Just 5 minutes a day is so helpful and goes such a long way. And who doesn't have 5 minutes to play with their kids? Well, we really found that we weren't spending that one-on-one time. And with the addition of that time back, our entire family dynamic has just flourished. We chose Resolve. They were in network, and I was calling around a bunch of different therapists because I was just kind of at the end of my rope. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what kind of help that we needed. And I stumbled upon Jennifer's number, and I gave her a call and just kind of put it all out there. And I said, this is who I am. This is what our problems are. And this is what I'm looking for, I think. And she called me back and said, hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm with Resolve. This is what I do. It's called Parent-Child Interactive Therapy, and this is how it works, and I think you're a perfect candidate for it. And we talked about it, Jennifer and I, and then I came home to my husband and I said, there's this thing called Parent-Child Interactive Therapy. And we knew that being a part of the therapy process was really important to us, and so it really just seemed like the perfect fit.
Yeah, for me, the allure to PCIT was the focus on the parent as an interactive role model with the child, because in my mind I knew like any misbehavior that my kids were getting into or anything like that weren't just them being bad. Like, that is something they learned, and that is something that as a parent we need to learn how to deal with and control and help them with, so that they know better. So it's almost kind of acknowledging a shortcoming as a parent, and then knowing that it's kind of on us to own up to that and actually learn that kind of stuff. And Jennifer was great with that. And PCIT is perfect for that sort of thing, because it works one-on-one with the parents, and then you go out and you demonstrate those things that you learned with your child.
I've already given Resolve's number to a bunch of my friends and talked a bunch about PCIT. For us, it really was the missing link. It provided us with a framework. It provided us with confidence that we didn't have before as parents. Before we started PCIT, we were like, are we too strict? Are we not strict enough? I don't know. I mean, it could literally be one way or the other, and I'd have no clue what it is, what the problem is. And so for us, it was just the missing link, and it really helped us.
Yeah. I've talked to a lot of parents about PCIT as well, and the thing that I always kind of tell them when I'm explaining the dynamic and the rules and the guidance that it provides is it's kind of strange. It feels weird at first. It's kind of puts you outside of your comfort zone and makes you think a lot as a parent about how you even word a sentence with your child or how you phrase something. It really makes you think, and it is a struggle. And so whenever I talk to parents about it, I just encourage them to stick with it. Like, it feels weird at first, but you get used to it and you get a better understanding of it, and it really does work.
Yeah, so. You might feel crazy at first.
Yeah, for sure.